Hello, Monsters Band here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 3 and part 4 of my Kroll Tendrils of Doom campaign, where last time we helped out fellow single mum Morathi. I guess she is I mean, her husband's dead. I mean, her little boy has been a grown man for several centuries, but you know, has he ever really has that relationship ever really detached? I don't think so. So you know, bit of a mum's, it's like Mumsnet but less violent, and so, less bitchy anyway. So Morathi is currently fighting I'm tempted to go and help her with that. So what we could do, we could go southward, right? We could go into Lustria. But currently we're sitting kind of pretty here. We're sitting nice and secure. I kind of want to kill the greenskins, but for the moment they're a nice southern buffer for us. And I'm kind of tempted to head to Lustria, Ulthuan even, to Ulthuan, and crush the any high elf resistance there. We crush the high elf resistance. That will then mean that we've basically secured this border as well. If we can get Ulthuan filled with someone who likes us, maybe try and get Nakari on side, something like that. I don't know. We could maybe look at getting
profit from your stupidity in coming here today.
Chinny McChin-Chin, but he is not super into us. He also isn't. He's not getting on with Morathi. I mean, you know, we could potentially do. We could get a trade agreement. We could get, actually, interestingly, I mean, we are a big squid monster, so surely we like... nope, apparently ocean is uninhabitable. Sure, apparently we like it moist, but not too moist. Too moist, right off. It's the rising damp. It's just an absolute killer. Okay, so I mean, we could potentially just get...
Die, your body shall be another husk for my crew.
I mean, we could potentially get you to be friends with us. And that would sort of like solve this problem then, wouldn't it? We could, I mean, we could go wherever we wanted, couldn't we? I mean, we do need to go south. Okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to get him on... We're going to get old Chinny McChin-Chin on sides. Chinny reckon. We could go for... I mean, we could... The thing is, the Temperate Island is... Apparently, we don't like Temperate Islands either. I don't know. I don't know, right? I mean, theoretically, you think ocean would make sense. It's kind of an oversight. The Temperate Island, I mean, that just sounds kind of nice, doesn't it? Especially if you like being beside the seaside, which you'd think a big squid monster would, but apparently not. So anyway, we don't really want this, to be honest. It's kind of shit. So we just kind of want to head south. So if we can let Chinny McReckon have that,
the sea knows my fate.
I'm kind of like, you know, why not? Why not? Now, Thyrus... There he is. I'm tempted. We could just like... Right, we want to go and find Nakari, don't we? So we're going to find him. We're going to say hello. See if we can sort of get an agreement with him. And, okay, so I guess we just head south. Maybe we just kill the greenskins. We could do that. We could do that. Could be like... None of that. None of... Oh. We're still high. They're still high. Right, we'll meander down this way and we'll kill all of these guys. That's the plan. And while we're doing that, we're going to be upgrading our settlement. We've got our first temple to Kroll growing there. That's very exciting. Lots happening, which is great. And I think Ulthuan, we can just kind of safely ignore it. Famous last words. Famous last words. I mean, we could go and like hit 14k sack value. I'll be silly not to. Right, Thyrus is going to come down here. He's going to recruit an army. We're making cash. That's the important thing. We've got our temple to Kroll. That's very exciting, which means Kroll gets a little boost. So what boost do we get? 5% weapon strength, mass, and armor. Yes. Yes. So currently 93 armor. But we can do better. We can do better. Okay, we don't have any buildings to upgrade at the moment. That's fine. We can save the pennies. We'll go and hit Tor Anroc, sack it just for the cash. Literally the only reason we do that. We also need to upgrade some of our buildings to allow us to get access to some better units, like the building that I knocked down previously, which I probably shouldn't have. But, you know, at the time, I felt like it. Oh, it's you. I'd completely forgotten about you guys, to be honest, but no peace. I just hope that doesn't come back to bite me on the ass. Okay, yes, we're declaring war. This definitely won't come back to haunt me later on. We get valiant defeat, seriously? I mean, you do have a lot of missile guys, to be fair. You will have a lot of archers and spearmen, which is probably the worst thing. But still, even then, Big Mummy Kroll can just roll over all of you. Here we are at the glorious port city of Tor Anroc, apparently according to Warhammer lore. Only broken stubs of lost towers remain jutting from the storm-lashed waters like the fingers of drowned victims. With each passing year, more succumbs to erosion, collapsing below the waves. Yeah, no, I can see. Yeah, no, I mean, the sea's around here somewhere. It's probably behind the mountain somewhere, probably. Fucking unplayable. Anyway, so at least they could do is, like, put it next to a fucking ocean. It's not the only one either. There's plenty of cities where you're like, this should be by the sea, and it's not. Or worst case, it's like inland, but you've got like a massive fucking sea next to it. I mean, I don't ask for much. Anywho. So we're taking absolutely brutal missile damage as we advance on the city. The shells clambering up the walls thanks to the arse ladders. The gate's almost down over here, but proving to be tricky for, I guess, Mummy Kroll's so big, it's hard to get, you know. Meanwhile, the Hellhounds of Basker Moor, what the fuck do they look like? Are they just like dire doggos? They are dire doggos. Yeah. Yeah. Are they? Oh, they've kind of got some horn action on, which I don't think direwolves do. So, of course, they are demonic, and we sent them in here just to try and draw off some fire. We are finally through the gate now. Now we're through the gate, what we need to do is spread out. We need to lock down, I've forgotten that Vicious is on a doggo. I forgot he was this fast. Look at him go, though. He's a goer. He's on it, chasing that chariot down. And the rest of our boys splitting out. Splitting up and heading to go and try and lock down as many missile units as possible. Meanwhile, Big Mummy Kroll is slithering her way towards this blob of enemy missile units, backed up by the Fen Beasts. I mean, she's taken a lot of missile fire, but it's barely scratched her. Summoning some Cathay lads. It's going to keep them busy. Some magic coming out here. This isn't us, but it is doing a lot of damage to their own guys. So good job there, I guess. Of course, we are now regenerating. Good stuff. It's not a very fast regeneration, but you know, it's something. It's got a lot of health as well, so it doesn't really help. I mean, it helps. Every little helps. Alright, we need to mash these lads. Yeah, just like that. Jam a clock, boys. I'm not surprised. If my friends were being splatted into jam, I would also feel unease. I'd feel downright perturbed. So it's only grinding through the spearmen there. Big Mama Kroll up to 60 kills already. And soaking up a lot of missile fire, which she gives not a shit about. Trying to pick off the enemy princess. Sutha Belkek. Is she the faction leader? I think she's the faction leader. She's legging it. Right, we need to mop up these guys over here. The doggos, I think, might be... Oh, no, they're over there. They're okay at the moment, but I'm not paying attention to them, so don't expect them to survive for very long. Meanwhile, Junior is heading over to help with the attack further into the city, helping the Mistmore and the Fianna Fim. Smash through them. We've also got the Shirls having clambered over the wall, surging over to help. Because to be honest, I think this side of the city is locked down. I mean, we've got Kroll here, and wherever she is, everything just starts dying pretty quick. Yeah. Yeah, you are. Now he's up to 101 kills. It's not bad. What's this effect? Oh, Broodmother. Oh. Oh, she's made a little octopus somewhere. Yeah, she does that. That's like her staple. Okay, they've got a barricade up, which is going to slow us down. Goddamn Lothern Sea Guard. Oh, they're so good. Do love the hybrids, the hybrid lads. I think my favourite hybrid lads probably from Barbarian Invasion. You played as there's Sassanids, and you always had the Eastern Roman Empire declare war on you. But you had like a little bridge, and you could hold that. And you had these cataphracts who had like maces and bows, and you just set your boys up at the bridge. The Romans would come charging across the bridge, trying to kill you. You'd fill them full of arrows, and then you'd charge across the bridge when they all broke, and just run them down. And that was always amazing. A lot of fun. Okay, the doggos are not super... There's still 11 of them left. I'm just not paying any attention to them. They will eventually get sad and die, which is a bit of a shame. We have taken the walls, so use that to ensure that any units trying to escape outside the city get blatted by their own towers. And there are actually a few units just hanging around here. We have obviously broken down the gates, which means that they will be able to get in and out. And one of our little log octopus babies there has died. Oh, it's a shame. Never mind. Big Mama coming around the flank there, chasing the enemy general. She's going to splatter with a Spirit Leech. And the barricade's down, which means we can now surge further into the city. More and more High Elven units are breaking and fleeing. They're kind of holding back a little bit around the city centre, but with so few of them left, it really is just a matter of time. Especially when their general has a heart attack. Oops. And there we go. The High Elves are beaten, the city has fallen, and I got a big fat payday. Well, I lost the doggos, but then I lose a lot of doggos in sieges due to inadvisable use. Okay, I'm going to raid. Well, that's good, because guess what? You're dead. We did, however, get some bog riders, who I'm definitely going to recruit. Once We're back home somewhere. I could... yeah, I want to get terrors from the fen. We can't... I could just go and grab that. I don't think can...
I bring Azurian's fire.
If they declare war on me, that could be problematic. I just have to hope they don't. Big hopes. Big, big hopes. Skek is going to be a wound maker. Do we have any decent items? We've got the... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna merge that and get a Shroud of Dripping Death. Okay, barbarians, not super. A Banner of Murder. I'm gonna fuse those two. Here we go. A Flag of Grand Cathay. Okay. Yeah. No. No. Nah. I don't like it. Alright, well, I'll give you that. And a you want a Terrifying Mask of E? Maybe? You don't have Blessings of the Dark Ones. What, does everyone have that? What? Hang on. Blah, blah, blah. Huh. When did that happen? I mean, great. I mean, good. But when did... What? Alright, fine, whatever. Sure. Okay, well, now we can upgrade a bunch of... We can get another one of those. That's great. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to upgrade all of this stuff. Look, see? This is what burning down other people's shit can do for you. It allows you to build up your own shit. Look at that. Good stuff. Now, as long as I don't declare war on me, it should be bad. If they did, that would be bad. So I just have to hope they don't. No, you see, I'm going to stand together with Mummy Marathi. Mummy Marathi, Mummy Kroll. Okay, they didn't try and kill us. That's good. If I could just go and grab this now, like that, and just like enshroud. Now this will do two things for us. One, Tyrannoc's dead, and two, we can recruit Skeen's Swamp Scorpions. Wait, didn't we already have... Oh no, your fellows... Are you guys... Oh, you're not... You're like dual axe boys. Okay, well I want some cavalry apparently. Who the fuck they are? We'll have them anyway. I do like Junior. I would like some more bog octopuses. They're such good boys. We get Woundmaker for you. Now, this does have a gold mine, but I think what I'm going to do is actually give this... Let's just...
hear your insignificant plight.
Okay, you don't really care about these guys. I reckon you guys will get on. We're going to give Tor Anroc to Chinny McChinchin. And hope that improves his feelings towards us. That's what we're doing. What we got here, Swamp Demons. They seem kind of garbage. How many of them are there? 80. I suppose they're just like assault troops. Do you have frenzy? They got good weapon strength. They're just like... They are tier 3, apparently. Quite expensive. You know what? Let's get some. We've got the cash. We can afford it. Let's see if Nakai is still alive. I reckon Nakai will probably be fairly well welcoming to us. I think. I mean, for one, he's a kinky bastard. We've got a lot of tentacles. There's got to be something going on there. Okay, we are leaving here because I do not care for it. So, I'm going to have a chat with you. Would you like Tor Anroc?
I always can when you're
Oh, you really want Tor Anroc. Like, you are desperate for it.
No need to beg.
I'm not. You are, though. Holy shit. You are so horny for Tor Anroc. By all means, enjoy. Have your way with it. I genuinely don't care. Still got a bunch of stuff upgrading. Nothing to upgrade at the moment. We do have 15k in the bank, which is great. We will land back at... Do we want to land back? No, let's land at Monument of the Moon. That makes more sense, doesn't it? So even though I've got some Swamp Demons, we're just going to keep you down here. I don't think there's any threat to our north now. It does look like Avalon could potentially be an issue for us, as soon as they seem to be spilling out a little bit, but I'm hoping... I mean, you must have met each other, right? No. I don't understand this, right? Because for some reason, the AI doesn't seem to meet each other. Because you can see how Marathi's here, right? She has a settlement. If you have a settlement on the coast, you gain vision over that sea region. That sea region borders OvN. Now, as you can see, there's an army right fucking here. If I own this settlement, you know who I could see? Fucking Avalon. Marathi, on the other hand, cannot see shit. Now, she has an aversion, but as you can see, the total attitude is currently 0 because they haven't met yet. There is no diplomatic contact. Why? Same there. No diplomatic contact. Like, bonkers. I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand why that is the case. There's something really weird, and it shouldn't be. Because there's so often where the AI will... I mean, thanks to the AI mod that I have, it's far less likely to do it. But if you play the vanilla game, the AI loses its tiny little fucking mind as soon as you are anywhere near it. Mostly because it hasn't met anyone else. Like Marathi, she hasn't met anyone. She hasn't met any of the high elves. I mean, theoretically, they should go to war, but if they haven't met each other, they won't. It's just weird. Very, very odd. Sword of Cain has been claimed, apparently. Okay, Nakari is definitely still alive. If we sail over here, we can probably find him. There he is. I knew he'd like me. He likes my treaties. I bet he does.
We are so close.
I bet you are, mate. You're very breathy. Like, very breathy. It's a little bit concerning. Okay, we'll skedaddle down this way. I don't want to recruit too much, because obviously that will put a dent in what we can use to upgrade our settlements. Obviously make more money that way. We do have... Oh, we don't have the extra growth build. I think we need more growth here. Yeah. Definitely more growth. I could go with defences. I mean, I could go for the extra income from all buildings. It is the local province, so we build more of them that will stack. I don't see necessarily an issue with that. I mean, none of these settlements are coastal ones, but we will get the money. So 300 from that. We do have the 400 from the gold mine as well. The 300 from that. I mean, there's no reason not to increase that, is there? These settlements are fairly safe, I think. We could get a bog octopus. Someone said building that's the special building, and then being able to recruit. It's not. Unless there's another special building that I'm not aware of. There's one at Monument of the Moon, and Hawatl is its own special building, I think. Oh, it's got the building of the Stellar Skies, hasn't it? And this one is for Norsca, but not us. And this one, apparently we don't have anyway. Unless I've gone mad. No. No. The only special building we have is the Temple to Kroll, which of course is our special building. And the more of them we build, the bigger Mummy gets. I mean, we could just move back up here to get some... Okay, Virus. We're going to recruit some octopuses for us. Going to take a couple of turns, but I think having a trio of juniors... I mean, that's just more tentacles, isn't it, if you think about it? I mean, you are friends with Nakari, so I guess that's fine. I did think that they had them contained, but if you've lost Tor Anroc almost immediately. Excellent work. That was grade A stuff. Alright, well, that's not my problem. I mean, it might be in a minute, but currently it's not my problem. My problem currently is these greenskins. Now, we've got 4 turns where we can declare war on them. And we can declare war on them. We can secure this province. Now, as we push down, we're going to obviously border the Hunts Marshal's expedition. They are probably not going to be super welcoming. Seafarer, income from more buildings. That's going to come in handy. It's more money. That's good. You have your octopuses. Lovely. Lovely. Right, okay, we're gonna see what this is. May as well, seeing as, you know, it's along the way. I'm gonna go Power of Rage. We've got the bloody red spot. Frenzy for all. Lovely. I mean, that's gonna make mopping up greenskins significantly easier. I might send you after. I might send Kairos after the Shrine of Sotek while Big Mummy comes after. Because if we take then we should just be able to push. I mean, that'll take most of it, and then we've just got the one crossing to worry about. And I think they're at war with these guys anyway. Yeah, so they've got plenty of stuff to worry about. Plenty of stuff. Oh, I kind of like upgrades. Winds of Magic Pack. Well, I don't really care about that. Feral Bog Beasts. I mean, why not? But if we get these two, then we can get in the Eyes of the Gods. So let's get Slaanesh's Amusement. Mutated, that thing. I mean, Stalk is fine, I guess. Slave Empire is pretty legit. Income from all buildings, 50%. That's amazing. Fimir Superiority. Melee attack on all Fimir units, plus 10. Melee defense the same. Upkeep reduction and leadership. Warp Fireball and Wind Blast for all Lords and Heroes. And Ward Save. And then Masters of the Fen is going to give us big bonuses for basically our Bog Beasts. So all of that, I mean, that tech, CA, take note. That's how you create a tech, fucking tech research scheme? Research tree. How I look at that and I go, all of this is really useful. What shall I pick next? Not, oh god, this is garbage. I guess I'll pick this next because it's the least bad of the lot. I genuinely don't think it's hard to create a tech tree. I don't know why you struggle. I say this with love in my heart, CA. Alright, I love the Total War series, but fuck's sake, guys, get your shit together. Taintards. I mean, for one, it's a single-player game. Right, you don't have to worry too much about balance, generally. Caress my flesh and I shall caress yours. Oh, God, I mean, Jesus Christ, Nakar, buy me dinner first. Or at least like a cake or something. Obviously, it'd have to be a big one, being a tentacle monster, octopus, a giant one at that. You know, don't buy me like a little, you know, one of the ones you get in Starbucks or Costa. Little things that cost about £5 each. You know, a box of Mr. Kipling, minimum. Alright, well at least we've got military access now. So, we are going to land. Get to send Tyrus over here. Obviously, we're doing a trespass, but fuck them. Oh, they have lost the High Sentinel. So to be honest, I think we picked the right time. Is that always going to be a 4? I'm assuming that's a 4 because the Savage Orcs can't make it a... Is it a cap... What? Is that always a capital? Don't know. Not important, I guess. Oh, you know what? I guess it's not a capital for us, is it? Because it's not like a settlement? Not one. It's not a coastal one? Because apparently they removed the restrictions on Norskans being able to settle just coastal settlements, but I guess they don't get provincial capitals outside of racial capitals, and also capitals on the coasts. I would just is that a thing? Is that how it works? Are you guys back? I would like you. I mean, we could get rid of the shirls. Got two. Are these guys better? I guess they are better, aren't they? They've got less melee defense. Okay, we'll get you. I mean, you've just got double axes, and as we know from the Valkyria campaign, double axes are just better. I don't know why I've still got you sailing around down here. I really should just turn you. You know, as long as we've met Nakari, I don't really need you hanging around this area. You can just like meander back. The Brayherds come. As long as they're nowhere near me, that is fine. Just because I don't trust the fuckers. Okay, let's move into position. We can always do a little bit of raiding. Oh, we can't raid. We can always do a little bit of magic increasing. Because our Winds of Magic is woeful. Absolutely woeful. We have 2 of those temples now, don't we? What's your armor? 95. Does it get exponentially better? Do you have a Flaming Axe of Cormac, Fractured Clasp, that thingy, the Wand of Whimsy, which is quite fun. Okay. Oh, there's the Beastman. Talk of the fucking devil. Oh god, those guys. I wouldn't mind if, and it's the Welsh one as well. I wouldn't mind if you just you could just tell them to fuck off, and they did. But what they tend to do is they just tend to hang around your settlements raiding you, and then at some point in the future they'll just declare war on you. So it's much easier just to, as soon as they pop up, just whack-a-mole the fuckers. Just exterminate them. So much better. I have managed to make friends with... Oh, there they are. Right on top of me. Right, well, they're dying. Clan Grittus. Clan Grittus apparently dead. That's good. That's one of my enemies. Right, we're definitely killing the Beastmen. Yeah, you can run... But you can hide, actually. In fact, Beastmen can hide very successfully. But in this case, not so much. I'm just going to auto-resolve that because I'm going to be honest. I think we just sit on them. And take the replenishments. Thank you very much. Going to be honest, that was slowed me down a little bit. Bit annoying. Never mind. Do I want... Fianna Fim? I guess the Fianna Fim are kind of like our... bog standard units, so let's go with that. Let's get Madcap Mushrooms, and Might of the Swamp is a 10% increase in weapon strength, which I like. We've also got a Dark Star Cloak, which is excellent because that gives us more Winds of Magic replenishments. Do we give that to Thyros? He's currently got the Book of Archon, which, let's face it, is kind of shite. That's probably better. Do we have anything? No, we don't have anything we can mash together. Can we mash those together? No. The flag of Grand Cathay is absolute garbage. Hot trash. But I will equip it. Okay. We're going to head towards... Yeah, they've lost that. And there's now 2 armies. 2 armies of Empire troops currently poised. So we are just going to wait here for a minute. We're just going to check. Nope, we've got no building to do. Yeah, I know you haven't moved. There's a reason for that. Because we need all our little ducks in a row before we launch our attack. And with any luck, we can exterminate the greenskins in 1 turn. Hello, you're on a defensive alliance. You do have a defensive alliance with the Juice of Slaanesh. You know what? I'm in. I'm in. Let's... Now, it does look like Alariel has gone a little bit mad, as she is wont to do, and that is a concern for me. We may have to recruit an army to go and deal with that. How does one deal with shit tons of missile units and anti-large? That's going to be problematic. Okay, hello.
Okay.
Okay, well, let's start off by exterminating the greenskins. We will, well, put the banner on you, I guess. I could sack it. I'm just going to enshroud it. Let's shout Garner's demon friends. Rumors tell of creatures living near a haunted, icy lake in the northern part of Albion. The native folks call them Garuna's demon friends. And we'll take that. Okay. So far, so okay. It is a capital. It is a capital. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so we've taken this, which is great. I'm assuming that these guys aren't going to be super happy with us. No. I mean, they do like our military actions against the Blue Vipers. That's good. However, I suspect they're not going to be too happy about being neighbours with us, which means we're probably going to have to, you know, choke them to death with tentacles and shit. The other issue is Alariel. Maybe I should have concentrated on killing Alariel, but then we would have had the huntsman problem anyway, and they would have taken those two settlements, so swings and roundabouts, I guess. It does look like currently marching on the Kari. That doesn't look good. That looks like they've got a lot of armies.
Most astute.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, that's something to worry about next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.